What's up guys, it's Tomura down here, and this video is organized into 4 portions: new player, advanced player, pro player, and tier lists. So don't forget to subscribe. And the boosted banner is a huge scam, so never use it. The chance to get a mythic unit in the boosted banner is 1%. The chance to get a mythic unit in the standard banner is 0.5%. However, the boosted banner is 5 times the price of a normal standard summon. So you either spend 5k gems for a 1% chance to get a mythic in the boosted banner, or spend 5k and 5 normal standard summons for a total of 2.5% chance for a mythic. It's pretty obvious which one you would do. Don't do boosted, it is a scam. Oh wow, let me do 10 summons. Oh wow, this is taking so long. This is taking way too long for no reason. Wow. But if you guys see right here, there's a 50 summon, which by the way is extremely fast and to me more satisfying, and it's just nicer. It's faster. Look at it. That's it. It's really that simple. And you're done. Here are all the uses for every currency currently in the game. For gems, you use on the standard summon and the boosted summon. Yet again, don't use that. For conches, you use on this exclusive summon. For trait rerolls, you use on Sandy Cheeks here to put traits on your units and get them stronger and better. For these green coins, you use them on fusions to fuse your duplicates into one unit and make them stronger and star them up. You can bring them up to 5 stars and it makes your unit way stronger. You can also use your green coins in the Mr. Krabs merchant right here, and it's a little shop that refreshes every 30 minutes. Golden spatulas are used over here in the raid shop. As you can see, there's a lot of valuable things you can buy in this raid shop. There's also a lot of items in this game. As you guys can see here, there's a bunch of food items like kelp shakes, bucket of chums, heart acorns, aged patties, jelly patties, pretty patties, krabby patties. All of these are used for your units to level them up. The more your unit is leveled up, the more damage gets buffed with the higher level they are. You can also get these 2 times coins boosters for an hour, 2 times XP boosters for an hour, and 2 times gem boosters for an hour. As a new player, if you like the game and join the community on Roblox, you can get 100 gems and 2 times speed. What's really valuable is this 2 times speed. If you're a free-to-play player, get this 2 times speed. It's very, very useful, and trust me, you're gonna need it. As a new player, if you are trying to party up with higher level players, let's say nightmare raids for example, this happens a lot with me. When people join up, I have an issue where I have to ask them, hey, can you remove your units because they place them where I need to place my sponge henge or my really good units. As a new player, just try and respect that the advanced player that you are partying with needs to have space for his units, so don't place your units where they will be placing their units. Obviously, as a new player, you don't fully know where that is yet, you don't know about locations too much, but just try and learn them and try and be mindful if they want to place something somewhere. Back at the Mr. Krabs merchant, this page right here changes every 30 minutes as said before. However, it is always going to be the same 2 pages. There's only 2 different pages of items that will be flip-flopping every 30 minutes. So if you want a certain page, just remember, hey, I like this page, so in an hour, come back and it will be refreshed and back in the store. The first page here has aged patty, trait rerolls, 2 times coins booster for 60 minutes, and a magic conch. And on the second page of the merchant, you have pretty patties, 2 times XP booster for 60 minutes, 2 times gem booster for 60 minutes, and another magic conch. Yummy. Also, I highly recommend get an auto clicker to open your hundreds of chests in the future because you don't want arthritis. Get an auto clicker, don't break your finger for chests. I'm sure you new players see that there are shield icons above people's names, and you guys have no idea what that means. Well, those are prestiges. Each time you get to level 100, you can go to the prestige cave to prestige. The prestige cave is right here by spawn. As you can see, there's a little cave covered up with seaweed, and if you walk all the way down here, you can see Spongehenge in all his glory sitting right here. Prestige and the prestige shop. You step over it, you can actually look at the rewards that you get for prestiging, and it tells you what level you need to be prestiged. In the prestige shop, you can see there are a lot of very valuable things in here. If you guys want to know what to buy in this shop, I will be explaining it in the advanced player section of this video. For new players, this star icon that says times 250 right here, that is XP. That XP uses on your player level and your pass level. Another thing, 2 times XP boosters do not work for your pass, so don't waste 2 times XP on trying to level up your battle pass. It does not work. If you guys are in the trading server and you guys are looking for your friend or whoever you're trading with and you guys scroll all the way down and don't find them and get to the very bottom, chances are they got to you first, so all you have to do is close it, reopen the menu, and they're probably there just to hit accept. Also, for all of you new players out there, please listen to me carefully when I say this. Trading value lists are wrong, they are bad, they don't work, and they are not trustworthy. They're not trustworthy. Stop listening to them. Stop trying to get trade value lists. They don't work. Just please learn the values for yourself. And now, I know what you're saying, but I'm new. I don't understand anything. I don't know stuff like that. That's okay. What you should do is watch YouTubers. Look at what YouTubers are doing. Look at what content creators are doing. Don't listen to everything they say, but alright guys, codes expire fast. I'm pretty sure they expire either in 8 hours or 12 hours. I don't really know the exact time, but it's somewhere around there. So they expire really fast. So if you guys want to know how to get the codes quickly, you should join the Discord server. And no, I swear, I'm not an advertiser. I don't even have the starfish roll, all right? They hate me. But you should join their Discord. You can get codes. They also show off leaks and a bunch of really cool information you can find in the Discord. I'll put the link of their Discord in the description below. If you guys want to have this game open AFKing overnight, don't do AFK rock. Macro on Nightmare Conch 1-1. And if you guys don't know how to macro, don't worry. I actually have a video telling you how to download it, set up the settings, and do the macro itself and everything. It will be in the description and at the top right now. The current best XP farm is still Act 1 Conch Street Nightmare level 1. This will get you a bunch of gems, coins, XP. It will get you everything you need, even chests. Look at how many chests I currently own. 212 chests from doing that. And I haven't been grinding either, but look at how much gems and coins I have. I accumulated this many coins and gems and chests only over the Valentine's Day weekend. If you guys cannot macro, if you guys are on console and phone and can't find a way to macro or just don't want to, then that's okay. There's an alternative, which in my opinion is Chum Bucket Endless Mode. Chum Bucket Endless Mode is the best alternative to macroing. So if you cannot macro, just farm Chum Bucket Endless Mode. So you guys are probably wondering what the difference between Endless A and Endless B is. Obviously, Endless B is harder than Endless A, but what is the actual difference? Well, the difference is food. In Conch Street Endless A, you're getting chocolates, but in Conch Street Endless B, you're getting even more chocolate. The best Endless Mode, or best way to get food for your units is hands down Chum Bucket Endless B, in my opinion. The buckets of chum are amazing, and it's easier than Sandy Street. If you guys want to farm XP, and you guys don't have many 2 times XP boosters, or you just don't want to run out, here's a very neat strategy. 2 times XP boosters, as you can see, last for an hour, just like the other boosters. So what can you do to not run out of 2 times XP boosters? Well, what you can do is at Mr. Krabs Merchant, since he sells the boosters every hour, you can activate the booster, and when it's running out, the page that you bought it from in the merchant is going to refresh by then. So every time you activate a 2 times XP booster and it runs out, come back to the merchant, buy the new one, activate it, and then rinse and repeat over and over. If you're trying to get 5-star shiny Wumbo Spongehenge, then I recommend not using any of your prestige coins like I have, because I'm an idiot. Once you have enough to buy the shiny Wumbo 5-star Spongehenge, you will actually have 5 coins left over. So you can use up to 5 coins. Don't use any more than 5, not 6 or any more. Only use 5. So you can buy a thing of legendary chests, or you can buy a thing of epic chests and 20 trait rerolls, or a thing of epic chests and 10 magic conches, or you can just buy 20 magic conches and 10 trait rerolls, or you can just straight up buy 50 trait rerolls. Those are the only things you can do. Don't spend any more than that if you want to go for the shiny Wumbo 5-star Spongehenge, or you will have to be like me, and instead of getting to level 2,900, you have to get to level 4,000. I love my life. So what is the best way to farm conjures and traits? Well, the best way to farm them is actually, funny enough, chests. If you guys look over here in the treasure chests, you can see you get a lot of trait rerolls and a lot of conchas from chests. And how do you get a bunch of chests? Well, as said briefly earlier, the best way to farm chests is actually Nightmare Conch 1-1. So I highly recommend you farm that up. Another way to get a bunch of trait rerolls is actually achievements. If you look here under World's Achievements, there's Conch Street, Jellyfish Fields, Rusty Crab Chum Bucket, and Sandy's Tree Dome. And if you look down, they have a lot of trait rerolls. Sandy's Tree Dome has the most trait rerolls for 3 per mission, but in total, if you do all of these missions, you can get up to 70 trait rerolls. Yeah, that's a lot. You guys are probably wondering, what does Shiny do? What does Wumbo do? All that sort of stuff, right? It's not just for rarity or flashiness or collection or anything like that. It actually does buff your units. You guys can see here, normal Squidward has 280 damage, 3.5 speed attack, and 9 range. If you look at its shiny version, he has 300 damage, 3.2 speed attack, and 9.9 range. And if you look at the Wumbo version, it's 320 damage, 3 speed attack, and 10.4 range. But if you get them both together, it gets even better. Now he's doing 360 damage, 2.6 speed attack, and 11.3 range. And if you want to see what happens when you buff it up with 5 stars, look what happens. It turns this into 1080 damage, 2.6 cooldown, and 18.8 range. Also, there are no Wumbo Shiny or Shiny Wumbo variants for the following units: Baby Prunes, Patty Obsessed Squidward, Snow Mollusk, Tango Karen, and Caveman SpongeBob. A lot of you guys have seen symbols on units. All those symbols actually mean something. It's their attack type and their effect. This symbol means single. It attacks one single target, and that's that. This symbol means splash, and it will attack anything in its little splash AoE. You can see its splash AoE when you click on it. This symbol means full. This is a full AoE unit that attacks any target that is within its range, no matter where it is. As long as it's in its range, it will be attacked. This symbol means line, and it will attack any target in the line AoE that it has. You can see its line AoE when you click on it. This symbol means pierce. This will attack a target, and the target has less health than the damage it deals, the rest of the damage will go to the target behind that target. Pierce is basically a worse version of line. So for example, if you have a target that has 100 health and your pierce unit does 120 damage, that target will die and the extra 20 damage will go to the target behind that target. Lastly, we have effects. This symbol means resource. This is only on Krusty Krab as of now, and it gives you money each round. This symbol means sleep and is only currently on Dream Gary. It is a 90% slow, if I remember correctly, and is really good. This symbol means slow, and it's basically a lesser version of the sleep effect, and it is on the following units: Common Gary, Slappy Laszlo, and Handsome Squidward. As you guys can see, there is a lot of effects going on. I can't even see the enemies, but there's a little trick you guys can do to actually see it. If you go to your settings and go to your graphics quality, you can turn it all the way down, and now look, you can see completely fine now. This is before, and this is after. It is way more visible. These are the best Spongehenge locations in each map. This is where you want to put your Spongehenge, exactly right here. It covers the entire map with secret formula. There's literally no safe spot for any enemy. Right here, as you can see, yet again, full map coverage with secret formula, and there's no place safe. This is the best area to place your Spongehenge. Yet again, full map coverage. This is where you want to place your Spongehenge. You have pretty much full map coverage. This is the best you're going to get because it's a very long map. This is where you want to place your Spongehenge, right here. You can see very clearly that it takes up the entire map. Full coverage. This is where you want to place your Spongehenge, as you can see. Full map coverage, yet again. Slight loss over here, but I mean, if they're getting here, by then you're cooked. This is where you want to place your Spongehenge, right here. As you can see, it is, yet again, full map coverage from the front entrance to the back over here. You want to place him right here, as you can see, full map coverage, front and back completely filled up. This is probably the best location you can put for your Spongehenge. As you can see, it takes up a very good chunk of the map, and it also covers up a bit of the back. Right here is another pretty decent spot you can put it if you want to put it here. Right here, this spot was like made for Spongehenge, and you can put it in the tree. As you guys can see, the tree is not very solid, so make sure you put it a little bit back so you can completely cover the back area. Right here, as you can see, it takes up literally the whole entire board. You can put your Spongehenge here to have the most pads in its circle. A little bit of cut off, but I mean, Spongehenge is overpowered for this in the first place. I personally like my Spongehenge to be right here, clipped into the rock a little bit. As you can see, it's taking up this path. This path is completely swallowed up, and it's killing things very early on over here too. And obviously the end is very, very... Now here are the long awaited for tier lists. Mind you, these are my personal opinions and everything, so a lot of you might not agree with me in any way, shape, or form, and personally, that's fine by me. To be honest with you, that's completely fine by me. You guys don't need to. It's my personal tier lists, and remember, you guys don't have to believe what I believe. Let's get into it. First up, we have the Game Pass tier list. Second up, we have the Common Unit tier list. Third up, we have the Uncommon Unit tier list. Fourth up, we have the Rare Unit tier list. Fifth up, we have the Epic Unit tier list. Sixth up, we have the Legendary Unit tier list. Seventh up, we have the Mythic Unit tier list. Eighth up, we have the Secret Unit tier list. And lastly, ninth up, we have the Traits tier list.